Do you remember this story? It begins with Sora and his friends Kairi and Riku. The three are inseparable, and they believe another world is waiting out beyond the sea.
Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
Once we set sail, it'll be great.
But then darkness consumes the islands they call home and tears them apart.
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
Sora wakes up in an unknown world, and before long he meets two courageous companions, a magician named Donald and a knight named Goofy.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
They embark on an adventure and make countless friends.
They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
And a few enemies.
Ah, the boy who holds the key.
This world will be plunged into darkness.
After coming this far, there's no way we're gonna let that happen.
Just as Sora is starting to grasp the power of the Keyblade, he comes face to face with his friend Riku.
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
But that's just the beginning of the tale. Little do Sora and his friends realize what fate has in store for them. Share with the people we love, our connection to them. Sora, Donald, and Goofy have been He and Riku. They're friends who were stranded on the other side of the door to darkness. A clue leads them to a mysterious Castle Oblivion.
Riku! Here!
Proceed, Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose.
Sora is determined to press on and look for his friends. But as he climbs, his most precious memories begin to slip. He is being tricked by Marluxia and a magician who are trying to make him their puppet. Unaware that the events of his past have been rewritten inside his mind, Sora races to the top of the castle to save a girl named Naminé.
Sora, what happened to you?
You want me to abandon her?
He learns the shocking truth.
Even if you come for me, what then?
If you don't stop,
Naminé has special powers, and she's the one's memory.
The girl you've been trying to protect all this time, the witch who shackles people's hearts.
Erase my memories. Hard. I promised. Protect you. You have to believe me.
You turned because your heart is weak. Will never defeat me.
This would be Sora's first encounter with Organization 13, but certainly not his last. Think now for a moment, best friend. Someone you couldn't bear to...
For the 7 days, the name Roxas, and the number 13 were all I had.
His mind a blank slate, Roxas starts counting the days, determined to never forget anything again. He and his friend Axel go on missions for the organization.
Today makes 255. It's been since I first joined the organization.
so you rise, do you?
They are soon joined by the group's 14th member, a girl named Shion. Like Roxas, she has no memory of her past.
All welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
The three have hearts, that they're nobodies. Strange. They start to realize how much they care about.
Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, of course you're my friend.
If only all of this could last forever.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we...
Shion's darkest secret.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Exists to seize control of Sora's power, the key.
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them.
They have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
If they really have, then why does the truth hurt this much? The grief?
You can't turn on the organization. You get on there, destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true.
The anger?
Please don't hold back, Amos.
What's your problem? Both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Just keep running. But I'll always be that.
The loss?
Your next rock to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
The emptiness.
See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh. And of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
But I believe there's hope for them. One day they'll be together again. Making tough choices is, but if that's what it takes to save a friend. Sora in Castle Oblivion, suspended in a deep sleep. Decision.
In your heart there is darkness, and in that darkness is Riku. Please choose.
I don't need my heart locked. I'm ready. I'm gonna fight Ansem.
I know it!
You shall sink into the abyss!
Riku embraces his inner darkness and resolves to carry it toward the light.
What are you making me choose now?
Between the road to light and the road to darkness.
Me. I'm taking the middle road.
Do you mean the twilight road to nightfall?
No. It's the road to dawn.
In time, Riku crosses paths with Shion, who attacks him with a false Keyblade.
Tell me first, why you are...
To make sure my best friend sleeps in... I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks.
He learns that Organization 13 is using her and Roxas to drain Sora of his memories and power.
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's noble third person. And now, they're starting...
Now, Sora has that we can piece together his memory.
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
You got it.
To save his best friend, Riku prepares for the inevitable.
I have to face one of the Oon. I might not survive the fight. If I do, it might be because I gave in to the dark.
and Xion chooses to do the same.
Along with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him.
Roxas clash. Both death.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way. She'll come back. And the three of us...
You mean Xion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, let you go doing anything crazy.
Riku's overpowered and decides not to hold his darkness back any.
You've left me with no other choice.
What?
Release the power in my heart. The dark pouting back, even if it changes me forever.
I have accepted it.
Each fork in the road shapes who we are, but Riku won't look back. Not while his friends meet him. Who are we fighting? How did this all begin? Why did it take us so long to notice?
Master, Xehanort had a gift like few others.
Ansem. Or Xehanort. You used to be a Keyblade wielder. But darkness and the Keyblade with it.
Now, Master Xehanort has sought to drag the world into a great Keyblade war between the forces of light and darkness.
A ruin brings about creation. So what then would another Keyblade war bring? I must have these answers. The Keyblade needs to be forged. The door to the Keyblade war unlocked.
But both times, his ambitions. In his first attempt, he divided up beings, a pure light named Ventus, and a pure darkness. The two were to clash and forge a relic known as the Keyblade.
Empty creature from Ventus Riven, to you, the name Vanitas shall be given.
So what? Join with me, right here and now. Become the Keyblade.
The only way the Keyblade can be forged is if you and me fight. What? I'm not fighting.
Master Ericus, Xehanort's former brother in training, rose up in order to stop the Keyblade from being forged.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all. If I do, guys,
The three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
They fought bravely, and their strong bond allowed them to triumph over Xehanort.
I've got a better idea. How about I destroy you both?
The Keyblade is made of your heart too, idiot. If you destroy it, your heart ever.
Whatever it takes. Anything to save Terra and Aqua.
All three paid a terrible price, and their deaths. The destruction of the Keyblade plunged Ventus into a deep sleep. Aqua sacrificed darkness to save Terra. And, when he was found, Terra was going by a different name.
Xehanort.
Master Xehanort's second attempt war involved pitting 7 pure lights against 13 darknesses. His heart and body acted separately. Ansem manipulated Riku and Maleficent into capturing the 7 pure lights he needed, the Princesses of Heart. His body, Xemnas, found 13, who would serve as the 13 darknesses. But his plans were dashed by Sora and his friends, who defeated him.
that why?
Organism's true goal is to divide Xehanort's heart among 13.
13? Xehanorts? What is...
Organization 13.
Now Xehanort has warned of a third attempt to start his...
Master Xehanort! About you!
All of this was decided. My 12 selves here on this day, when I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies beyond my sight. Let us finish this at the fated place, once your lights and my have joined together.
Darknesses, 7 lights, the end.